No, but I mean, really, for the most part, it's a way to get out of school.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you're going to do.
It's a really good one.
Welcome back to the KOM Morning News. Wyatt Hensley joins us. Wyatt Hensley, a member of the Joplin FFA. Wyatt, thank you so much for your time this morning. Greatly appreciate you bringing the important news that you have, because a person of your age, Wyatt's a junior at Joplin High School. This is difficult. I'm dead serious when I say this. This is difficult to get up this early, manage coming in to promote FFA and the events that you have, and also to then go conquer your classwork. And so I greatly appreciate your time. Let's talk a little bit about what we've got coming up on Saturday, April the 30th, because you've got not only a pancake feed, but a plant sale as well. We're getting into the point in time where people are done with me talking about frost advisories and they're ready to get their plants into the ground. What is the FFA offering that we can take home, or maybe if we're looking at like Mother's Day or something like that, that we can pick up for mom, and maybe deliver that as a gift?
Yeah, so we have a lot of plants at our plant sale that we're going to be selling. We have succulents, we have ferns, and we also have a lot of vegetables to plant in your garden, like tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers as well. So we got a lot of varieties.
And give us the lowdown. Where can we find you? And what kind of price range are we talking about?
The prices are going to be varying on the different types of plants, but we're going to be hosting it at FTC, Franklin Tech Center at Joplin High School. And
I understand too that if I show up early enough, that I may be able to grab breakfast.
Yes.
While I'm doing this.
Yes.
And so I want you to talk about the pancake feed before we dive into FFA.
Yeah, so from 7 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. we're going to be having a pancake feed as well. Come in, get your pancakes, and we're also going to be having a silent auction as well.
And so once again, Wyatt here representing the Joplin FFA. This is all on the 2200 block of Indiana Avenue in Joplin. You're not going to be able to miss it with everything that they have set up right there. And hey, like Wyatt said, come by and grab a gift from mom. It would be a great opportunity. Wyatt, I want to talk a little bit about FFA and your involvement in it and how you got started. What drew you into FFA originally?
The biggest part was that my brother was in FFA, and then not only my brother, but my grandpa as well. So I had a lot of family history with FFA, and I think that was really fulfilling to carry on that legacy.
So obviously you saw what they were able to bring out of it and how it changed their lives. What are some of the characteristics that you noticed in your grandfather and your brother that made you say, this is something that I want to be involved with?
The biggest thing was leadership. They were a whole lot better leaders because of FFA, and I thought that's something I would be able to use.
Let's talk a little bit about that, because you know, whether it be any organization I love it when kids, and I'm sorry for young people. I shouldn't call you a kid. You're a young man. I love it when young people get involved in those extracurricular organizations and they learn about leadership, because that is something that is so easily lost or not recognized when you're a young person and working your way up through your career. What have you been able to pick up leadership-wise, skill-wise, that you know is going to help you as you make your way into whatever profession you choose?
So the biggest thing is that working with others. So working with others, you're going to be able to communicate better and making sure everything's on track. And then leadership too, you also have to plan events as well. Joplin FFA, we have a lot of events that needs planning, and I help with that.
And it's marvelous too, and I'm going to say this from my standpoint, whenever we have young men and women on from FFA, 4-H, things of that nature that teach those leadership skills, they are honestly some of the best interviews when it comes to talking to people, just because you've been forced into that uncomfortable space and learn how to do it.
Yeah.
What does the future of Wyatt Hensley hold now that you are entering, you're getting ready for your senior year? Wyatt's a junior right now, but getting ready for your senior year. How would you like to take some of these leadership skills and transition them into the next phase of your life?
So a big thing I've talked about is going into the world of our government and politics. So being able to have these leadership skills would definitely benefit me.
What do you tell, if somebody were to come up to you in the halls of JHS and they say, Wyatt, I've heard great things about FFA. I want to get involved, but I'm still not sure. How do you convince them that FFA is worthy a worthy organization for their time and efforts?
Well, the first thing I always say is you got to try it. You don't know whether you're going to like it or not if you don't try it. And I say that we do a lot of great stuff. And it's not just like country kids as well. We also have a mixture of city kids. And so you don't have to live on the country to be an FFA. I don't live in the country. I'm still an FFA. And you get to meet great people and do amazing activities.
I love the fact that you brought up the demographics of that, because that's something that I would like to explore. Can I con you into staying a little bit later and we can come back and talk about that?
Sounds great with me.
A young man of his personality, this is somebody that I want to keep in the studio because I enjoy talking to people of your caliber. Let's run through the plant sale one more time coming up this Saturday. What are our particulars one more time?
Okay, so we got succulents, we got ferns, we also have varieties of cucumbers, tomatoes, and peppers as well.
Also, all you have to do is go to FFA. What do we have? We have FFA alumni and booster are putting this on, but where can we find this online? The Joplin FFA Facebook page.
Yes.
Yes, that's where I was racking my brain right there. You can tell Wyatt is much more in tune to what's. It's just been a busy morning. The Joplin High School FFA Facebook page not only has a complete list of plants that are available, but also some marvelous pictures. And I'm going to emphasize it one more time. Mother's Day is coming up. Take advantage of this and help out these young students as well, because that money means their organization is sustainable for the future. Wyatt, I want to thank you so much for your time, and you're going to come back?
Yep.
All right, we will revisit with Wyatt here coming up in just a little bit, and more KOAM Morning News for you right after this.